I click on Create a Design, then 1920 1080 Video. In Elements, I look for a character. I recommend that you choose a character that is offered in different positions with different facial expressions if possible. Click on the three little dots to see if the image is part of a collection. If so, click on View Collection. I choose my images and place them on the pages of my timeline by selecting the page and then clicking on the image. I add the voiceover I downloaded earlier. I click on Uploads and then click on the file to add it to the timeline. I duplicate the pages with the images I'm going to use several times. To duplicate, you can click on the three little dots here and then click on Duplicate. On this page, I'm going to duplicate the image of the little girl to modify it. I want both her arms to be along her body. I modify one image to keep only the left side, with the arm down. I click on the other image where the little girl is waving hello with her right arm. Then I click on Edit Image and on Magic Eraser. I'll erase the right arm. I had to erase some of her hair, so I'm going to fill the hole with a shape. Now I select the left side image with the arm down and click on Flip Horizontal. I drag this modified image to join it to the other and recreate a body. I select all the images and group them so that they become one. I now adjust the duration of the images to the soundtrack. I duplicate the pages I want to reuse. I duplicate this image because I want to reuse this version of the face on another image. Now, to copy the face, I click on the face and press Command-C on my Mac keyboard. Then, I click on this page and press Command-V on my keyboard. As for the pigtails, you can still see the one in the image behind. So I'm going to erase the pigtails. I make a few small adjustments. I'll now use this image to add eyes and a closed mouth to my character. I'm duplicating these images, but this step isn't really necessary. I don't know why I did it. I copy the closed eyes and paste them on this page. You can see the open eyes behind. To hide them, I add a shape and change the color to match the skin color. In position, I change the layer order, then group the eye and shape layers. I click on these three little dots and select Show Timing to reduce the duration of the closed eyes. I copy the eyes onto other pages. In Elements, I chose a shape that would cover the character's open mouth. I change the color of the shape to match the skin color. I copy and paste this shape onto all the pages. The goal is to place both a talking and a closed mouth over it. Now I copy and paste the closed mouth on the pages where my character doesn't speak. I've created a GIF of a talking mouth. To find out how I did it, take a look at this tutorial. I add this GIF to the pages where my character is speaking. I add the math and move transition to make the animation more fluid. And here's the final result.
Hi everyone. Watch Dita Video YouTube channel to learn how to make animation in Canva.
I hope this tutorial is useful. If so, like the video and subscribe. Here are some examples of animation I've done with Canva.
Sam takes a walk with Boogie when they meet Rex, Boogie's best friend. They're delighted to see each other and bark with joy.
Je suis très contente.
Pourquoi es-tu contente?
Parce que c'est les vacances, et pendant les vacances, il n'y a pas à école.
Mais, Doréline, tu n'aimes pas l'école?
Si, j'aime beaucoup l'école, mais je préfère les vacances, parce que je peux jouer toute la journée.
D'accord, je comprends. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire?
Je vais jouer, et je vais me déguiser, parce que j'aime beaucoup les déguisements.
Tu vas te déguiser tous les jours?
Oui, tous les jours.
Lundi, Doréline se déguise en licorne.
Once upon a time, there was a robot named Badu. He lived on the moon with his family and other robot families. One day, Badu's father said to his family, "I've got big news for you. We're moving to Earth. I was offered a job on Earth, and I accepted. We're moving in 2 weeks." Badu's brother and sister Mars and Coco weren't happy. They didn't want to leave their friends. Badu's mom already knew about the plan to leave, as she had discussed it with Badu's dad. Together, they decided to leave the moon. As for Badu, he was happy. He had long dreamed of seeing trees, flowers, grass, birds. Every day, he watched wildlife documentaries and read books about animals. But he'd never seen one in real life, because none of this existed on the moon. On the day of departure, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents, and friends all came to say goodbye to Badu's family.
3, 2, 1.
Once on Earth, Badu and his family settled in Toronto. It's a big city in Canada, with people from all over the world. Badu had never seen so many different human beings in one place. On the moon, the only human beings they met were astronauts who came from time to time. But here, people didn't wear astronaut suits, and they walked down the street without helmets. Badu couldn't believe his eyes. His favorite spot in Toronto was High Park. He often walked there with his family. He liked to say hello to the squirrels and birds. Sometimes he'd come across raccoons and talk to them, but they didn't understand. Badu also loved to observe trees and flowers. He was amazed by nature. Badu didn't know it yet, but he was about to have some fabulous adventures on planet Earth.